stunning smartphone design I've seen in 2025 has finally arrived, the Red Magic 11 Pro series. And trust me, this one's a total showstopper. Both the Pro and Pro Plus models come with their own unique charms, so we're going to unbox each of them and explore every detail up close. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. Starting with the packaging, the dark gray box looks sleek and understated, but that little touch of red adds just the right amount of flair. Inside, we've got the Red Magic logo, a protective case, and this year's presentation feels a bit different. You'll find the usual paperwork, the case, and the charger neatly arranged. Speaking of the charger, it's a 120-watt powerhouse with a Type-C port that supports 20-volt 6A output. Despite its insane power, the brick itself is surprisingly compact. It supports both high voltage and high current charging. The red 6A data cable is about 99 centimeters long, custom-made, bold, and unmistakably Red Magic. Now let's get to the main event, the phone itself. Just look at it. The design screams toughness, easily one of the most rugged-looking phones out there. Under the light, you can see the front panel is a completely seamless display. No cutouts, no distractions. It even comes pre-applied with a screen protector. Though it's a flat display, there's a tiny curve along the edges that smoothly transitions into the metal frame, giving it a refined premium feel when you swipe. That subtle curvature also explains why the screen protector doesn't cover the very edge. The frame itself is matte metal, with finely textured antenna bands. And yes, you heard that right. It still has a 3.5mm headphone jack up top, a true gift for gamers. You'll also notice the signature Red Magic cooling fan vents on the frame, plus a small gaming mode nameplate. On the right side, there's a red toggle switch for game mode. It has a textured grip that sets it apart from the volume and power buttons, which are both placed at the center. It's a nice touch of symmetry. The top and bottom feature the familiar shoulder triggers sitting flush with the frame, so they don't stick out or sink in. There's another cooling fan opening that runs through the design. This is peak gaming engineering. Down below, you'll find the Type-C port, SIM card tray, and microphone. The sides are completely flat with no unnecessary curves. Flip it around and here's the Blade Transparent Silver Wing Edition. The back is unlike anything else out there. Honestly, it looks like it could be part of a sci-fi collaboration. The design is full of intricate elements layered under a smooth, transparent glass panel that's perfectly flat to the touch. It looks like it has depth, but it's all glass. That's how good the illusion is. I'd rate it a 10 out of 10 for aesthetics. What do you think? Drop your score in the comments. There's been a small design tweak this year. Older models had a slight bump near the fill light, but this Red Magic 11 Pro has a completely flat camera module. Even the lens and the flash sit flush with the surface. The logo shines with a silver wing effect, catching the light beautifully. And yes, that horizontal layout on the back is no coincidence. The upper section has a checkered finish, the middle is brushed metal, and the bottom is dotted, all adding to that floating, futuristic vibe. Now this part is just wild. Red Magic has built an active cooling system inside the phone. That's right, the kind of heat dissipation tech usually reserved for gaming PCs is now in a smartphone. That's what makes Red Magic so daring. They imagine the impossible and make it real. Honestly, you won't find another phone on the planet with a design this extreme. If it feels too flashy for your taste, pop on the included full cover case. It wraps around the entire frame, giving it a stealthy look, like a hidden beast waiting to be unleashed. The camera cutouts are huge but stylishly done. At a glance, it doesn't even look like a gaming phone anymore. Moving on to the Red Magic 11 Pro, this one has a familiar tough design, but goes all in on black. Think of it as the Dark Knight edition, minimal yet powerful. The frosted frame finish is smooth and blends seamlessly with the black antenna bands. The Red Magic logo at the bottom only catches light at certain angles. Subtle but premium. And yes, it also keeps the 3.5mm headphone jack. With no bright accents, the red detailing really stands out here. When the light hits just right, you can see how every part of this design serves a purpose. The back panel is more understated this time. The camera cutouts are placed within two glossy strips, and combined with the diagonal textures and logo placement, it looks sophisticated without being over the top. So, which one's your favorite? The low-key Dark Knight or the bold Blade Silver Wing? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious which one wins your heart. Now, let's power it up. The startup animation has changed. For the first time, Red Magic uses a light wallpaper instead of its usual dark theme. I've always said that this phone's biggest strength is its flawless full-screen design, and now it's finally showcased the way it deserves. Thumbs up for that. Checking the pre-installed apps, there are only 9 in total, which is refreshingly minimal. But once you open settings, you'll notice it still defaults to dark mode, so I instantly switched to light mode, just my personal preference. Take a moment to admire that screen-to-body ratio. It's breathtaking. No holes, no notches, just pure display. You can't help but look twice. When laid flat on a desk, it sits perfectly stable without any wobble. Now let's check out some features. There's a new reading mode, which can be customized per app, and an AI-powered ignore mode that automatically adjusts brightness and screen behavior, perfect for when you're focused on one task. The refresh rate options range from 60 Hz all the way up to 144 Hz, making it ideal for any competitive or high-speed game. And of course, everyone wants to know about the under-display camera. Under a microscope, the pixel arrangement looks neat and consistent. A clear diamond layout. You've got dual stereo speakers too, with the earpiece up top and a more powerful bottom speaker that balances the sound perfectly. Before diving into the performance of this gaming beast, let's first talk about what makes the Red Magic series so special, the unique features that truly set it apart. The most iconic one, of course, is the built-in cooling fan, a signature Red Magic feature that's been around for years. The moment you touch it, you can actually feel the air flowing through. And when that fan spins, a gorgeous flickering RGB breathing light comes to life. This year, Red Magic has taken it up a notch by adding a dedicated fan switch, giving you full control over both the fan and its lighting effects. Inside the fan settings, you can now choose from a variety of colors and lighting modes, breathing, flashing, strobe, or even a flowing light pattern. Or if you prefer to keep things subtle, you can simply turn the lights off completely and let the fan quietly handle the cooling. Speaking of lighting, this phone takes RGB customization to the next level. It's not just the fan anymore. The entire frame and even the shoulder triggers now feature dynamic lighting zones. You can control them individually and pick your favorite colors for every part. When you see it in person, the lighting around the frame looks stunning, subtle on camera, but bright and vivid to the naked eye. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait, Red Magic phones have always had cooling fans. What's new this time? Well, this is where things get wild. In the past, the one drawback of Red Magic's air duct cooling system was that it couldn't be waterproof. But this year, Red Magic has somehow pulled off the impossible. The phone has a cooling fan and still manages to be waterproof. Naturally, I had to test it. I turned on the fan, switched on those flashy lights, and gave it a try. And yes, it still works flawlessly. That's seriously impressive. What's even more mind-blowing is that this is the world's first smartphone to feature a liquid cooling loop, the night cooling cycle. I've never seen anything like it before. Once you turn it on, you can literally watch the cooling system in action. Look closely at the back. See that glowing white bubble effect? That's the circulation visualization. It's not a display, but the light effect makes it look alive, almost like the phone has a heartbeat. And here's the cool part. You can even adjust the cooling speed manually. If you've ever built or gamed on a liquid-cooled PC, this will feel familiar. The entire setup combines air cooling and liquid cooling, working together to keep performance stable and temperatures low. It's an engineering masterpiece, bold, over the top, and undeniably Red Magic. What do you think? How would you rate this new cooling tech? Personally, I think it's one of the most impressive innovations we've seen in years, both visually and technically. That glowing back design? It's pure eye candy. Now let's talk about AI upgrades. The Red Magic 11 series introduces a new AI circle search, which lets you draw a circle on the screen to instantly identify or search anything you see. There's also AI scan, which activates the camera to recognize real-world objects or text and gives instant results. The AI GameSpace 2.0 has also evolved. It now includes an AI tactical coach that analyzes your gameplay in real time, helping you make better decisions mid-battle. That's next-level gaming assistance right there. When it comes to raw performance, both the Red Magic 11 Pro and Pro Plus pack the same powerhouse specs, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite combined with LPDDR5T RAM and UFS 4.1 Pro storage. Together, they form what Red Magic calls the Performance Iron Triangle. Benchmark tests tell the story. In both Antutu and 3D Mark, the scores are excellent, right in line with flagship expectations. In real gaming tests, like Honor of Kings for 30 minutes, Both phones easily maintained a full frame rate. Power consumption stayed around 2.8 watts for the Pro and 3.12 watts for the Pro Plus, with temperatures hovering near 38 degrees on both sides. Pretty impressive for extended gameplay. Then pushing it harder with Genshin Impact, the average frame rate stayed around 61 FPS for both phones. The Pro drew 3.5 watts while reaching 40 degrees Celsius max, and the Pro Plus used 3.6 watts with similar temps, solid thermal control. Finally, testing Star Rail, both phones again held a steady full frame rate. The Pro consumed around 5.5 watts, peaking at 46 race, while the Pro Plus hit 5.7 watts with similar results. Clearly, this dual air and liquid cooling system works wonders. Thermal imaging confirms it. The ring-shaped cooling design spreads heat evenly across the body, preventing hotspots around the processor. It's a smart and efficient setup. Another neat upgrade is the 4-point touch chip, which delivers ultra-fast response times and even supports touch input with wet fingers. A lifesaver for sweaty hands during intense gaming sessions. Now for charging. The Red Magic 11 Pro, with its massive 8,000 mAh battery, takes about 53 minutes to go from 0 to 100% and roughly 70 minutes to complete a full trickle charge. Pro Plus, on the other hand, comes with a slightly smaller 7,500 mAh battery but supports 120 watts wired and 80 watt wireless charging. It reaches full charge in just 49 minutes and finishes the slow top-up within an hour. After standard battery drain tests, the Pro still had about 70% remaining, while the Pro Plus finished with 65%, which is excellent endurance for such high-performance phones. Red Magic also offers a new 80-watt wireless charging dock, which looks as futuristic as the phone itself. The dock supports 120 watts wired input through a Type-C port, and its design screams gaming aesthetic. Kevlar textures, LED accents, and built-in cooling fans. You can even see the ventilation holes and small baffles that help direct airflow while charging. Charging is effortless. Just place the phone on the stand, and it automatically starts. You'll hear the fan kick in and see the lighting effects sync perfectly with the device, both functional and stylish. Finally, let's talk price. In China, the Red Magic 11 Pro starts at 4,999 yuan, while the Pro Plus starts at 5,699 yuan. Converted, that's roughly 524 and 597 pounds in the UK, or around $700 and $800 in the US. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the Red Magic 11 Pro series, the perfect fusion of power, cooling innovation, and futuristic design. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.